My name is Adam Evertsson. I work at Kodamera in Gothenburg, Sweden, where we make awesome sauce with Drupal as the major ingredient. We love Drupal, and we also want to share as much knowledge of Drupal as possible, and this screencast is one of the ways we give back to Drupal. Today I'm going to take a closer look at one of the most popular modules when it comes to extending Drupal, and that is Webform, a module devoted to adding the different forms, form items or form elements that you can have a need for when it comes to your website. It's actually the 10th most downloaded module right now, with close to 500,000 users or website users. Of course, there are sites that don't expose these statistics, so this number could be higher. All right, so Webform, what is it for and why do we need it? I mean, you have your basic contact form in Drupal, so why would you need something else? Well, let me show you. Let's configure this one. We have website feedback, you have a category, you have recipients, auto reply, and that's about it. So when we go to contact, this is what you have. A simple basic contact form, which of course does the job, but if you need to add some fields to gather some more information on your contact form, or you just need to have a more complex form on your site, then this won't do. So that's when I recommend using the Webform module. The Webform module is great for creating all different kinds of forms, and it ships with a basic set of components, in other words, fields that you can use to give your form a structure. And since this is a basic walkthrough of the Webform module, I'm going to show you the different kinds of components you can use when setting up a form. A basic text field, a larger text area, a date field with a pop-up calendar, a file upload field where you can choose what types of files you can add, and also choose where on your server these files will be saved, an email field with validations. You need to enter the email correctly, a grid where you, for example, can pose questions and require answers, a markup component for when you need to add some text in between the different components in your web form, and you can add a field strictly for numbers that validates if you try to enter something else. This field can be set to a minimum and a maximum value, and you can also add an incremental value as well. You can add select options in the form of radio buttons where you only can choose one, or checkboxes where you can choose many, or you can present the information in the form of a list box where you can choose many or just the one. And you also have the option of using time, both in 12-hour format and 24-hour format. You can set increments as well. You can set a start time of the day or an end time of the day. Enough about the fields that you can add to your web form. There's a lot of functionality in this module as well. For instance, for every type of field, you can add conditionals. So you can change the behavior of the web form as the user enters information. You can set up web form to send emails, either to the site administrator, to a custom email address, to an address the user has filled out in the web form. You can of course set a confirmation message or send them to a completely different page on your site or a different site for that matter. You can limit the submissions, and you can also choose to expose the web form as a block, which means you can add the block system on your Drupal site to place the web form in different regions. And what Webform also does is to save the different submissions in the database, so you can always access the submitted data of your web form. And you can also download it as an Excel file or delimited text. And if the Webform module doesn't have the functionality that you're looking for, there's a lot of modules extending Webform with all kinds of functionalities. Hopefully, we have gotten a sense of what the Webform module is capable of, and that you choose to use it the next time you need a form on your site. Stay tuned to our website and YouTube channel to see more screencasts on Drupal and Webform. Thank you for watching. Do comment on the guides and screencasts we have put together, and take care. Bye.